What up, everybody? Big Herc916, and it's going down on the live stream. What up with you, man? How was your weekend? If you guys haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let me know that you're representing, support. I appreciate all the positive comments. Everybody who's tuned in to watching the show weekly. Also, all the people who support over on Fresh Out and get down with the NTS. Much love over there too. You know what I mean? If you guys haven't checked it out, check out Fresh Out series on YouTube. Also, we do live there Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. And we got a lot of great interviews, interesting people over there, and we're bringing fire, man. These next couple of interviews are really fire. So make sure you guys check that out. Subscribe to Fresh Out series on YouTube. Also, BigHerc916.com. Pick you up some merch. A lot of you guys be asking me about training and working out. You want to look good at 48? Huh? You want to look good? Pick up the book. It's available on Big Herc916, or it's on Amazon, or you can pick it up digital copy on FreshOutSeries.com. Pick you up a copy and get your body right, man. Ain't no reason for you to be young and blowed out. So get your body right, get your health right, and take care of yourself, man. And never settle for average. Hats, tank tops, t-shirts. Make sure you guys support. Represent, man. You know, we don't do anything over here average. You always want to excel to your highest level. The Phoenix Suns. I don't know. I haven't watched. I know they had to win the next two games. So I haven't kept up with it. I've been busy filming all weekend, and to be honest with you, I haven't sat down and watched a whole basketball game in over 2 years. You know, the politics, just the drama, and, I just got fed up with it, man. So I haven't really watched a lot of sports. I just catch highlights on YouTube, on the news. But, man, we'll see what happens. It's a lot of money at play. Filling out for 9 months, lived experience has left me thinking about many social problems ever since. Love your work. Please never stop. Hey, man, thank you for support, man. Whenever you guys support and, leave a comment, man, it really makes me feel good about doing what I'm doing. Wade D, what's up? Yeah, man, and I just got to keep putting the message out there, man. We got to reach these kids before they start messing up, because once you start messing up, you get involved in that life, it's hard to turn your life around, in the drama about YouTube bodybuilding intellectual battlefield. Yeah, you said some more workout videos, huh? Would blow up if you made more workout videos. Maybe I'll try to tie more of those in. I just I haven't been filming myself in the gym like that. I know a lot of people they put a lot of workout videos out. I just haven't got around to doing that. Most of my stuff has been just more me talking about life and spirituality and cars and stuff like that. But I can work on some workout videos for you guys. What up? My main focus is trying to put out a positive message, helping these kids kind of see through all the bullshit out there. There's a lot of stuff, man, a lot of traps that get these young people caught up, man. So, a lot of little interesting things. You always got little stuff going on in the news. What's some of the hot topics you guys have been seeing out there? What was one of the things I read about recently? There's always stuff in the hip hop community. They stay living off of drama over there. I try to stay away from most of it though. I don't like to get into the whole back and forth. But Yeah, man. Um, I see. Oh, I seen that on the cover of Sports Illustrated, man. You know, I don't mind what a person does, but I think that to take away from the women, which is a big thing going on right now, man. It's crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. I mean, dude, I know a lot of big media people are involved in that, so I can't say too much about it. But you know what I'm talking about. Uh, Nelly17, thank you for the donation. Hey, Herc, you got me into crypto. It's the future. Hey, man. Well, I'm glad you were able to get into the game, and hopefully you made some money. I mean, I always tell people I'm not a financial advisor. I don't tell you what to do with your finances. You got to be able to, make your own financial choices. But hey, man, just pick and choose your moves, man. The market, it goes up and down. It trends. You just got to be patient when it comes to investing money. Yeah, I see there's a lot of protests going on in France, man. What about Cuba, you guys? What do you guys think about the protests going on over there against the whole, communism thing? You got a lot of people, they say, protested in Cuba. And then Haiti, man. I mean, we talked about that a little bit last week, man, but Haiti is still in turmoil. I seen that. Yeah, they banned her for weed, but then they got, competing in the women's competition, man. It's just crazy. We're living in a twilight zone, you guys. But yeah, we're living in a twilight zone. What's your question? Okay. It's a lot of things right now that don't make sense. But man, you got to try to keep your head out of all the garbage. I didn't see the thing about the Disney star. Um, yeah, there's been I got in before it really took off, man. But yeah, out here in AZ, man, it's not a good time to buy right now. You gotta wait to see what the market does. The housing market is pretty crazy right now. So, there's a lot of people. You got Vanguard and you got Blackwater snatching up a lot of property on the market right now. So a lot of they're basically stacking the homes, man. I don't know if they're hedging against inflation or what's going on, man. What's your question? True Crypto, thank you for the donation. Bitcoin can't be stopped. Yeah, I know. It's going to bounce back, man. I don't know if you guys remember when Bitcoin went down to 2,800. It went under 3,000. Then it shot back up, and then it hit 19. Then it hit 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So you got to be patient, man. You got to be patient. Yeah, you're right. It's worldwide Kool-Aid out there. That's why I'm not drinking Kool-Aid. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking agua. It's a lot of stuff that's being promoted out there right now. A lot of I don't know, man. I never thought I would see something this push this hard. But at the same time, we're living in history, and dude, my eyes are wide open. Oh yeah. No, there's gonna be a ton of foreclosures. Watch when the market, man, when the moratorium ends for all these people who haven't been paying rent, and they don't have no money to pay the rent. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to all those people who do not have money to pay for all the back rent? It sounded good at first, but dude, it was a cold game they played, man. So you got to look at the big picture, man. Oh yeah, we already know they're telling us nothing but lies, bro. That's all they do. They promote them lies, man, and that's part of their big plan. Um, I don't drink probiotics, but I actually was doing. Yeah, I did. I was doing Green Vibrance. I was doing that for a while. I'm actually get back on it. But Green Vibrance is one of the best probiotic drinks I had, and that thing worked really well. So that's one of my favorites, man. If you aren't familiar, I don't drink the kombucha, but I do drink Green Vibrance. Michael Collins, thank you for the donation. What's the secret to lasting longer in bed? Practice holding back. Practice enlightening your kundalini. And what I mean by that is you have to, there's exercises you can do so that you don't become, so that you can get out of the Minuteman category. But this is not the place to talk about that in detail because, this is a PG-13, but there are techniques that you can practice to help you be more vibrant in the bedroom. Increase your stamina, your thunder power. Make you a goddamn an animal in there, a silverback. I was taking sea moss for a while. I had the sea moss jumping off too. I took that for a while. I got more out of the Green Vibrance though. Yeah, you gotta your diet at the most part, man, you gotta flush your body out, man. Sometimes it's good just to cleanse. Every now and then get your stomach out, get all that, old food and stuff out of your stomach. What motivated me to start this channel? Just thinking about if I would have had a mentor. I used to think like, man, if I had a mentor that would have laced me up growing up, how different maybe my life would have been. You have people around you, parents, relatives, but having a mentor is different. You know what I mean? It's having somebody who exposes you to things, who teaches you about business stuff and just creating wealth. I didn't have nobody doing that. I learned all that stuff through networking with guys in prison, which you don't have to go to prison to get that game. I didn't know Kanye had a new album. I wonder how it sounds, man. Yeah, I haven't seen his. I haven't heard his album yet. I'm gonna have to look that up. Benny Blanco. All right, all right. So you said over in Bulgaria you have your own houses and apartments. If you have a home in the village, a small town, huh? Did I make enough money off of doing adult films and entertainment? That's something when I was young, when I was 21, 22, but it's you don't get rich. The people making all the money are the people who run like, the Pornhub and some of these other services. They're the ones who making all the money. The actors don't make shit. Yeah, man, I can only talk about so much over here. To be honest, man, I dumbed down a lot of my content because if I really talked about a lot of the stuff as far as in depth or on an elevated consciousness, yeah, man, they would kill my channel, which they have already done on a couple of different occasions. But I try to keep it PG-13 as much as possible. Do I ever feel timid or uncomfortable in my various exploits? Am I ever hesitant in business and social interactions? Nah, not really. I mean, a lot of people call me a doer because, I don't do a lot of talking. I'm all about action. I don't like to just, I don't like to give lip service. A lot of people just like to talk. I'm all about like, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And that's kind of always been my philosophy. So I'm always applying what I've learned in the real life situations. How did I work for myself and buy my own property? I just had it in my mind that I wasn't going to work for somebody else. We all have marketable skills. You just got to figure out what skills you have that bring value to the table. For myself, I've always been in shape, so being a personal trainer, helping people with nutrition. I read a lot about cars when I was locked up, so I got out and started buying and selling cars off of Craigslist. Craigslist used to be popping, and I used to buy a lot of cars off of Craigslist and flip them, and just hustle, man. You know what I mean? You got to find your niche hustle that you can capitalize on. Somebody said Kanye West's album didn't come out yet. Is hip hop misguiding youth? I just did a video about that, man. I've done a couple videos about hip hop. It's the biggest influence on social media, and yeah, a lot of kids they are misguided. It's entertainment, but a lot of people don't take it as entertainment. They live by what they hear. I listen to gangster rap when I work out, and I just turn it off. But it's not gonna make me want to go out and go do something stupid. When you're young, maybe, and you're under influence of drugs, maybe it can do that to you. I do have an actual Patreon. Links will be in the description, but I have a Patreon. I've been doing Patreon for a while. I gotta upload some more content on there, but yeah, man, Patreon. I talk a lot more raw on Patreon, and I try to drop videos on there. I haven't dropped any in a while. I apologize. I've been slacking on my Patreon, but I do have a Patreon, and on my Patreon, I can talk more openly about things I can't talk about over here. Do I have any close Muslim friends? Not offhand that I could say that I talk to on a weekly basis, but one of my good friends who helped me when I got out was Muslim. He actually, looked out for me and helped me with some things when I first got out. So, I have friends in every walk of life, man. High intensity interval training, I haven't really looked into that. I used to do some of it when I lived back at my old place in LA, but I haven't done any recently. What books have I read? Man, I've read a lot of books, man. Recently, what have I read? This was actually a good book. Dapper Dan, Made in Harlem. This was a good book. This book talked about Dapper Dan and how he got into the clothing business. And for those who don't know, Dapper Dan, he used to do like the custom sweatsuits for like Salt and Pepper, LL Cool J, the jackets, Eric B. and Rakim, the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci. Dapper Dan, man, for all the ballers in New York and different cities, he would do their clothing and he would make custom stuff, man. So Dapper Dan is a legend in the fashion industry and hip hop. You know what? The solution to the homeless in Venice, man, is you got to tell people they can't live on the street. You either got to clean your shit up, or you got to go to this. You got to get off of here, or you can go stay in a shelter. See, the thing is, a lot of people don't want to go to shelters because they're on drugs, and you can't do drugs in a shelter. Some people, because of the drug addiction, they do not want to clean up. It's sad, but a lot of those people do not want to stop. My whole thing, what I would say, I would create a program, give people chores. You got to clean up, give them like some type of medical benefits. I mean, dude, they giving it to everybody crossing over here, so why not help the people here first? Put them in drug rehab. You have to take the program, but you cannot live in front of somebody's house. You cannot do it. If you do there, you'll get moved. You cannot live there. You know what I mean? Um, Advice you tell your 18-year-old self: um, be patient. My 18-year-old self, man, I would tell my 18-year-old self that whatever you're doing at 18 is probably not what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. But if it is something that you plan on taking to the next level, plan out 5 years in advance and be patient. Nothing happens overnight. I mean, at 18, to be honest, since I went to college, but I was kind of like not taking it serious. I wish I would have started my own business, maybe my own clothing brand at that time, or I wish I would have started working on cars. I wish I would have learned a lot more about cars when I was 18, and by now I would be a billionaire in the car game. I mean, whether it's my own product or whether it's my own car related business, because I love cars, I would have got into something related to that. If it wasn't cars, it would have been probably clothing or supplements, bodybuilding products. Um, Josh and Jesus, thank you for the donation. My Bucks are 5 minutes away. Uh-oh. They're 5 minutes away, huh? Like I said, I haven't been watching it, so I'd have to double back, man, and see who wins in the highlights. I disagree. Homelessness is not a choice. I mean, I could have been, bro. I mean, what is a choice? In some places, you economically can't afford it, so you try to go somewhere where you can survive, but you got to be able to navigate through life. I know everybody has hard, like rough spots. For myself, I got out of prison, man. I didn't have $100. I had maybe $200 and that went like in 2 days. And so you got to tap in with people that can help you, but you can't just sit around and think that the world owes you anything. Nobody told you to smoke the crack, smoke the meth, to steal from people. When you burn bridges, you burn people, man. You basically put yourself on a raft with no help. Say this: you're a great American. I think it's people like you who are the real answer to problems like racism, victim mindset. We need your message. Thank you. Hey, man. Thank you, man. But man, I could have blamed society. I could have got out and been like, oh man, I'm not gonna work. My co-defendant got out and he was homeless. He went crazy in prisons and he was living on Skid Row. But it's like he could have did other things, man. You got your mind, man. Your mind, you create a reality, and then eventually, like I said, at Venice, man, these people, they don't care. They don't care, man. They don't want to. If they said, hey, we'll give you a job, they'd probably say they don't want to work. If you do want to work, I'm quite sure, man, we should offer that. But you cannot just say you don't want to do anything and somebody should take care of you. It don't work like that, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. People don't owe you. Nobody should have to take care of your funky ass. What would I tell my 32-year-old self? At 32, I was still, I had a plan, and I was focused. I was spiritually enlightened. I would say at 32, man, tell the 32-year-old self that, hey, man, things are gonna work out. You're gonna go through some challenges. You'll face things that make you think, second guess yourself. We all second guess ourselves sometimes, but that's just life, man. You might second guess yourself, but you just move past it. I mean, yeah, drugs and alcohol is a big thing, man. And I grew up around alcoholism, man. I got relatives I got relatives, two of them that are homeless. Not because anybody for it. They by choice. They don't want to clean up. They don't want to go to rehab, And family members have tried to help them, and they don't want the help. They do not want to change, man. They do not want to change. I got two relatives, man, that, man, I've tried talking to one of them, and the other one, man, it's just, they don't want to clean up, man. It's sad. It's sad, man. And family has tried to help these people, man, and they just cannot. They don't want to clean up. Drugs, man. Drugs is horrible. And I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, I had to, being 35, 34, 35 years old with nothing, starting fresh. I mean, I could have gave up, man. I could have gave up. I could have went and lived on the beach and basically showered in the shower on the beach, and I could have just said to hell with it, man. But I don't know, man. I'm just glad. I'm very fortunate. That I never got involved in drugs and alcohol. Drugs and alcohol will tear you up, man. Tear you up, man. Never got into messing with any type of pills or nothing like that, man. That's what happens, man. What kind of music I listen to nowadays? I listen to like old school R&B, sometimes 90s alternative rock, some hip hop here and there, good artists that I feel that, I just heard a new Lloyd Banks. His album's pretty good. But I just kind of bounce around. Yeah, I mean, there's different things to kind of deter people from using drugs, but your peers, your family, all these are influences, man. You're being constantly influenced, and you just got to you got to just be strong in your choices, man. I know a lot of times people feel pressured, and dude, it only takes that one time, man, and it's like your life would change. Yeah, methamphetamines is no joke. I had a relative on meth, man. It went, dude, crazy. Got skinny as shit. What am I going to do? Prison Talk? Go to Fresh Out. We got Prison Talks jumping off this week. Go to Fresh Out on YouTube, and we got a bunch of Prison Talks jumping off. But we got some fresh ones coming up for you guys. You know what? I didn't see the Harry Perry guy with the turban in Venice. Um, Somebody told me he got a house somewhere and moved, like somewhere nice. You know what I mean? But he wasn't down there skating around. And like I said, man, literally, when you're walking in Venice, you got to keep looking over your shoulder because it's sketchy. People are rolling their bikes up next to you, trying to walk up on you. It's just, dude, it's a bunch of weirdos out there. I would say it's more weirdos than regular people. Work hard, move up. Yeah, life is about working hard, elevating yourself, investing for the future. That's all. Those are all pluses in life. Um, yep. I have spoken to youth in public. I've spoken at Lock High, Pomona High School, Pomona Academy, which is like a junior high school. Spoke at Oxnard College. I've spoken to quite a few different places, man. I've spoken to a lot of kids, and try to give them some good advice, man. I try to share my life. I was at Lock High, and the kid, one of the kids was banging on me. He was throwing up little gangs, laughing. You know what I mean? So some of these kids, they don't care. They're hardcore, man. It's a joke to them. That lifestyle is more exciting. Or XRP. I have been looking at XRP, but I hadn't got any yet, man. Maybe I'll check that out then. Thank you. Huh. CPE's going to the Lakers? You think so? That'd be crazy. Yeah, gotta constantly elevate yourself consciously, man. And avoid drama. Don't let yourself get pulled into a bunch of negative energy. A lot of drama out there, man. People who are just looking to stir up this unnecessary headaches. Okay, South Africa checking in. Herc, what's a good line to lay the pipe on a girl first conversation? Want to smoke? Want to grab a drink? Want to watch a movie? My move was always watch a movie. See, I knew when I watched that movie and I'm smelling good, my breath is smelling good, and she's sitting there, eventually she's gonna want the silverback attack. She's gonna want the hammer. And I just play coy, you know what I mean? Don't be aggressive, don't act like you're desperate. And yeah, man, but before the end of the night you'll be busting some cheeks. Going down the rabbit hole. Huh. I think trade schools are a great place for kids to go to, man. I mean, dude, if you learn how to weld, or if you learn plumbing, you can make your $80 an hour. So trade schools are definitely a great option for young people that are looking to find careers that are meaningful. I would definitely recommend a trade school. DeVille, thank you for the donation, man. Big facts. Big facts, man. Thank you for the donation, brother. You're out? Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate you for tuning in. Good looking. Herc, do I make a move on a girl been talking to? How do I explain to her? Do I just tell her, hey, man, just, talk to her, man. Women are intellectual beings. They can handle conversation. If you, talk to her right and share your interests, and you do it in the right way, man, bro, she'll respond to you. You just gotta get it out. You just gotta talk to her. And she'll open that thing up. Why do I want people to respect their elders? Because it's the thing to do, man. I mean, I grew up respecting my elders. I mean, and by elders I mean people that have that have lived life, that are you're just as something you do. I never disrespected an old person, and some of these kids hitting old people upside the head, man, they need their butt whooped, man. You don't do stuff like that to old people, man. Old people, they're here for a reason. As you get older, we're all going to get older someday, but they're here for a reason, to teach us about things we don't know. So all those old people that people are disrespected, and not to say all of them, you don't want to talk to an old dope head, somebody who's just never done nothing, just abuse themselves. But somebody who's been successful, man, that's value, man. That's value. Oh wow, okay, you're up on a cologne game. You say you were at 3 cents, mix them together. You got some tins hitting you up. Yeah, man, cologne, man, it's like it's a pheromone, man. It's an aphrodisiac. It's like being in a jungle, and in order to mate, you gotta be able to smell the female. Whether you're a lion, a tiger, a bear, a goddamn silverback gorilla, everything is through smell, and that's why when you smell that hot Tucci from across the way, you know it's time to bust that Tucci out. So yeah, when you smell good, it's attractive. If you stink like some old, rhinoceros balls. Don't know, the woman don't want to be around that. Sweaty, funky balls. Um, I heard something about Bezos going into space, man. What's up with that? He got his own rocket ship now? Goddamn Jeff Bezos got a spaceship that he does his own traveling on, you guys? I haven't been to Europe yet. That's next. I'm proud of myself. I hit quite a few states this year. Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi. I hit quite a few states, and I'm planning on hitting a couple more. So, that's been pretty cool. But I plan on hitting Europe next year. Oh yeah, you can't have your feet smell like old Doritos, corn chips. Horrible. Wash your feet, man. And you don't want to walk around with white socks with slides on, with sweatpants, and you're showing up talking about you want to bust some cheeks. Man, put on some decent shoes, wash your feet, and clean your drawers. Somebody said Jeff Bezos lives on the moon. Interesting. Oklahoma. I haven't been to Oklahoma yet. I live in Santa Monica and saw you in Venice today. Oh yeah, I was in Venice yesterday. I'm back in Arizona now. Actually, I got family in Virginia. Haven't been to Kentucky. I got to figure out why a reason to come there. I haven't been to Kentucky yet though. Pay Jay, thank you for the donation. Herc, any advice to get my girlfriend to lose weight? She says she's too tired. Thanks. That's a tricky one, man. The best thing to do is to lead by example. So I would say just going to the gym, saying, hey, I'm gonna go work out, and and maybe she'll jump on the bandwagon, or say, hey, let's go for a walk, or buy her a bike. Buy some cool bikes and say, let's go biking together. Let's go see some trails, and try to make it fun. Try to find something that makes working out fun, so it's not like work. Because that's the thing. A lot of people don't want to work out because they're like, oh, I don't want to work out. Because when they think of working out, they think of it as work, and they automatically put up a block on it. Mexico City, man, I don't know about Mexico City, man. Is it safe out there, man? I mean, is it all right out there? Mexico City ain't no joke. I got a partner that's been in Mexico City. He said, man, those little kids out there will mug your ass. Need help, her. Tinder failed me. I don't understand San Francisco women. Yeah, San Francisco women, I heard, are kind of finicky, man. I haven't had any recent experiences out there. I used to go to school in Frisco, but I haven't had any verbal interactions with females from Frisco in a long time. Yeah, Venice Beach, man. I mean, dude, they cleaned up somewhat, but yeah, you walk around there, look over your shoulder. Do not go down there slipping. Do not go down there slipping, man. Alaska is awesome. Don't you guys got those days where it's sunlight all day, then you got to where it's dark all day? Give energy, lose weight, turn fat into muscle, then muscle, yeah. Kevin Samuels, man, I haven't really watched a lot of his videos. I've seen like him pop up on my feed, but I haven't sat down and watched a full video by him. But I heard he's got some great content. I heard he's a very interesting person. Let's get the shout outs in, man. Where are you guys from tonight? Where's everybody from out there? I gotta go hit the gym, man. I'm getting kind of I had a long day, but I need to hit the gym and get my workout in. Where we at, man? Where you guys at? We got Gilbert, Arizona in the house. We got Phoenix, Arizona in the house. We got Scottsdale in the house. Scandinavia, Wichita, Kansas. Pomona in the house. Nashville in the house. North Carolina. San Diego. St. Paul, Minneapolis, Twin Cities. Mesa, Arizona. The Netherlands. British Columbia. France, 6'9". There you go. Canada. Minnesota, Daytona, New Orleans, Go Bugs, Charlotte, 714, Illinois, East Los Angeles. Hey, man, thank you for following since 2016, man. Appreciate everybody who's been down with me, man, through the thick and thin. Tampa Bay, South Carolina. Yeah, that was the right thing to do. Get the hell up out of there. Crackhead. You know, crackhead alert, man. Gotta watch out for him at night. Oklahoma City, Santa Ana, 757. OKC, Las Vegas, Frisco, Seattle. Yeah, man. Watch out for the crackheads and the meth heads. Do not try to battle them. They got super strength. Denver, Colorado, Boston. Canoga Park. All right, New Zealand. Boston. Thank you, man. Thank you for the role model comment. Who else we got? Where you guys at? Come on, 313. NYC. Nogales, Arizona. Sofia, Bulgaria. Hey, man. Everybody tuned in. I love y'all. Thank you for supporting. And I'll see you guys next week.